Hey, how's it going guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be looking at the 4 brand new mercenaries coming to Hearthstone today. They're actually going to be released in about 4 hours time. So if you're watching this video 4 hours from now, then they're probably already out, so go check them out. So 3 of these mercenaries are going to be added to the packs already in the game, and then one of them you're actually going to get for free on the release of Fractured Nultrak Valley on the 7th of December just by claiming your reward track. So with that being said, let's head over and check out these mercenaries. So first up we have Valera. Now Valera is a legendary fighter. Max stats are 1373 and her abilities are Sinister Strike for a 3 speed is gain 10 attack this turn and attack the lowest health enemy. Combo gains stealth. So this is nice because even though it's a 3 speed, it's going to be quite hard to combo that off unless you use a very specific mercenary with her. But gaining 10 attack, that's going to take this to 26, which is going to do 52 to a blue on turn 1. Yes, it is an attack, but it goes through taunt because it's attacking the lowest health enemy. So sort of like King Crush, where the guy you combo this with does some chip damage to the blue, and then she comes in dealing 52. And then hopefully your final guy can kill him off, or if you're using another green to attack that blue, then potentially it will just die with those 2 attacks, which is very, very nice. Ambush, deal 10 damage. If this Merc was stealthed, deal 25. So once again, that is another 50 damage to a blue if this is stealthed, which on turn 2 she's gonna be, which is nice. No cooldown as well, which is awesome. And then you've got Fan of Knives, deals 7 damage to all enemies. Your other Mercs are 3 speed faster next turn. So Fan of Knives, once again, no cooldown, which is insane for an ability like that. And that's actually going to speed your Mercs up next turn. So that's a nice little setup for a turn 2 combo if you can figure out what sort of Mercs you're going to play with her. So that's going to be really interesting to see what you guys come out with that. So as of the equipment, so we've got Shadow Dagger. Ambush is 3 speed faster and gains Death Blow, gains Stealth. Okay, so Ambush 3 speed quicker, so that's a 3 speed deal 50 damage with a Death Blow of gaining Stealth. That means you're going to keep Stealth. If you end up using Sinister Strike on 1 and you get the combo off, then you deal 25 with this and then get the Death Blow off. That's going to give you Stealth again, which is really cool. And then we've got Hidden Paths, which is passive. Whenever a friendly character loses stealth, give them 6 attack. So not quite as good. I imagine because it's in the middle here, this is going to be the level 30 equipment. On the left to be level 2, and then number 3 will be task 7. So Unnatural Smoke, and that's passive. While this Merc has stealth, friendly characters are 4 speed quicker. Now, what I've sort of thought about with this is actually really good. So you've got Sinister Strike going on your as 3 speed, so you got a 2 speed going first to proc this combo, and then your 3 speeds going second. And if you run Unnatural Smoke, because it's going to gain stealth straight after this ability is acted, your Mercs are going to be 4 speed quicker. So if you're queuing up like a 5 speed or a 6 speed, then that's now going to be 1 speed as soon as Sinister Strike is done. So you could queue up quite a high speed and still go before a lot of their mercenaries. So if you're running Rag, for example, and you're using the 10 speed combo, the 10 speed ability, then this is going to get it down to 6. So you've got good odds of getting that off before some of their stuff. And obviously the lower that count, the quicker it's going to be. If you're running a 4 speed ability straight after Sinister Strike, it's going to be 0. So it's going next. So this is a very good, without any speed manipulation type at the start, with your 2 speed into a 3 speed into a 0 speed potentially. This Merc is going to be strong. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, next we have Sky Admiral Rogers. So this is a blue, so a caster at 1176 epic. And this is Skyguard, gain 5 attack and attack an enemy. If it's a pirate, grant immune while attacking this turn. Okay, so we've only got, what, 3 pirates at the minute. We have 1 in this video, so we're going to have 4 pirates. So it's going to be quite difficult to get this off. Unfortunately, this is the attack you're going to be using if you start with this one, because the other 2 have cooldowns. So it gains 5 attack and then attack an enemy. It's nice that they don't need a pirate to gain a 5 attack, I guess. So this is going to be a 16 attack caster, which is 32 to a red, which, okay, not that not that important, I don't think. And we've got Master Technician, deal 12 damage to an enemy or restore 12 health to an ally. It goes next. Okay, so this is very interesting. So you can actually decide what's going to be queuing up next. That's what's so interesting about this. So I'm thinking this is a benchmark that you want to bring this out and force one of your opponent's minions to go last with her ship's bell, because Master Technician deals 4 damage and makes the target go last. So if you've got like a high level threat, if they're doing Karen Diablo on the bench and it's their turn to do their speed combo, then this at 2 speed is going to be huge to make Karen go last, wasting that Merc, or making Diablo go last so that it's got less procs because everything's gone before it. So this is really good for countering Diablo. And then we've got Fire in Position, deal 20 damage to all enemies that have already acted. So I kind of think this will be dead before you do this. But then again, it is something they're targeting, keeping that away from probably some of your other priority targets, which is kind of nice. But dealing 20 damage to all isn't that great. I mean, it's a big AoE, and at 6 speed it's quite quick. But that's 40 to reds, which is kind of nice, but 20 to greens and blues aren't really that much of a threat when it takes 1 turn for Malfurion to heal that, as well as doing stuff. So we'll see how that plays out. Skyguard gives an additional 5 attack, so that's nice. That would go to a 22 attack, 21 attack, and if it's a pirate, it's immune. Kind of nice. Sky Technician deals 4 more damage and makes the target go last. So yeah, like I was saying, you definitely want to be running this, and this guy has a benchmark. So, and then we got Scout Spyglass. After this Merc attacks, deal 4 damage to all enemies, deals critical damage to pirates. Okay, so once again, very specific. Like, if pirates become meta, then this is obviously going to be played a lot more. But I think it's not too bad, especially with the Master Technician. Could tech that in, kind of like a cookie tech, where it's just in there for doing one thing, and that is to push an enemy's attack back. Okay, let's move on. Next we have Trigor the Lasher. So this is a 1080 max stats rare protector. So this is a beast as well, I believe. So we've got Frenzied Attack, attack an enemy. If this took damages, turn deal 12 to a random adjacent enemy. Okay, so that's always the middle guy if you target one on the left or the right. So you can kind of set this up how you like to an extent. Attacking an enemy for 10 or 20 to a fighter and then dealing another maybe 24 to another fighter, or 12. 7 speed's quite slow, so that doesn't sound too great to me. The next time an enemy the next time an enemy damages an adjacent ally this turn, gain 5 attack and deal this much attack damage to them. Okay, so if you can scale this, that'd be nice. This is just the next time an enemy damages, so it's not going to attack. Like, if something gets hit multiple times to the left or right of this guy, he's not going to deal damage constantly. It's only going to be the next time he does it, so bear that in mind. Once again, the speed is incredible. So 1 speed, that would be the very first thing you're playing. But is it worth it? I mean, if this gave Taunt to make an adjacent enemy take damage, then maybe. But we'll see with that one. Regrow Heads. This Merc takes critical damage this turn. At the end of the turn, restore this Merc to full health. So 4 speed, really fast. So you can actually queue that up, like try and get that off last, so it still takes crit damage but last, and then regains full health. Could be quite a sticky minion. I mean, if these other abilities were good, if it did more damage, then I could see this being insane, but because it's quite standard damage, even with it maxed, I'm not sure. Frenzy Attack deals 4 more damage, that's 16 or 32 to adjacents, that's getting a bit better. Razor Claw, we got Backlash, gives an additional 4 attacks. It's going to go to 19, dealing 19 to them. Okay, reasonable. And then Regrow Head restores 16 health the turn it's casted. Okay, so if you're low on health, because he probably will be damaged because it's a cooldown ability, he gains a little bit of life before he takes all that crit damage if they target him. Not too bad. I don't know how this will fit into the beast builds they've already got, because Mookla's just so strong. But it'd be interesting to see what people come up with. And the last one is Vanessa Van Cleef. So this one will not be coming out until the 7th of December. You'll get this for free on the reward track. So this is not going to be added to the packs today. So that's kind of nice. You don't have to worry about saving some packs to try and get her. You're just going to get her for free at the start of the new expansion, which is lovely. So we got Burgle Barrage, attack an enemy, combo, steal 5 attack from them. So when it means steal 5 attack, you are going to gain it on this mercenary. So this is going to be a 15 attack on turn 1 if you do that one. But you do have to combo out, which it's a 7 speed. You're going to be able to do that really easily. She's actually a pirate, so you can get this quite quick if you're running Edwin with the black flag. Trouble with that is you have to run Edwin with the black flag. But comboing this off shouldn't be too hard. Makeshift weaponry, spend all stolen attack, deal that much damage to all enemies. So you're going to spend it, so you're going to go back to 10 attack. So if you've done this like twice and you're on 20, you're going to deal 10 to all enemies. So that doesn't seem that strong, but I like the mechanic. And it's only spend all stolen attack as well, so you can't buff this in another way, I don't think, and then deal that damage. I'm sure there'll be a bug where that does happen, but we'll have to keep an eye out. And Shifting Satchel, deal 16 to an enemy, give it +1 cooldown to an ability they didn't use this turn. Okay, so you can kind of queue this up like you get once again with Karen Diablo. If you could beat Karen Diablo of a mercenary, then it's pretty good mercenary. So you can force their... I mean, it's 50-50, right? So you're going to get one of the abilities you want to hit and one of the abilities you probably don't want to hit with the +1 cooldown. So, I mean, if you got to discover or choose the ability, that will be broken. But because it's just do it to a random one they didn't use, it's going to be hit and miss with that, I think. But 5 speed, 1 cooldown, quite reasonable. We got Burgle Barrage, it's 4 speed faster and always combos. Okay, so you don't need to run Edwin because you can run this. So this is going to be a 3 speed and it always steals damage, always steals attack. So nice. And then we got extra pockets. We got after using makeshift weapon, this might keeps up to 5 attack. So it keeps the very first steal, which is okay, I guess. I mean, if you can keep this alive and heal it up, if it's quite a heavy caster meta, then you're not going to be able to do that, but we'll wait and see. And then we got Blade Catcher. Whenever this Merc is attacked, steal 4 attack from the attacker. Now, the trouble with this is the fact that they have to attack. If it was every time this takes damage, take 4 attack from that mercenary, that would be better. But because it's when it's attacked, steal it from the attacker. I mean, you could take quite a lot from Sam. So say you're running her with Uther and you give her taunt, then every time Sam hits her, you're going to take 4 off of it. And I suppose that would be kind of good with the makeshift weaponry. Definitely probably going to try that combo out if Sam is still very, very popular. So yeah, that's it for the mercenaries. So hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If this has been helpful to you, if the visuals have been good, then don't forget to leave this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I will be grinding these mercenaries like crazy later on today to try and hopefully get these maxed out so that I can get some videos out with these new mercs very soon. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.